Today's the day I'm getting my new face. Okay, no, that was dramatic. I'm not getting a whole new face, but I am getting injectables for the first time. So I just wanted to make this video to kind of like document the process, and hopefully it can be helpful to other people like me who are thinking about getting injectables for the first time but have maybe been putting it off because they have some worries or they don't know what to expect. I just wanted to show you the whole process from start to finish. We'll talk to my injector and get some tips from her. I'll show you the before and after, and hopefully this video can just serve to help ease your nerves, because I know that's the position I was in when I was deciding to get this done. I'm in my early 30s now, and to be honest, I'm kind of wishing that I'd started this journey a little sooner, but I put it off for the longest time for like a few reasons, because I was like scared of needles, to be honest with you, because of kind of like society pressures. Like, I mean, this is a whole conversation for another day, but like beauty standards for women are wild. We're like expected to look one way, but then if we openly talk about or admit to getting any kind of work done, then we're suddenly seen as like shallow and vain. And then obviously there's like the whole conversation as to whether social media has created unrealistic beauty standards, and because of filters and whatnot, we've all like forgotten what real human faces are supposed to look like. This could be a whole subject for a whole other video, but I just think like those thoughts are going around in my head a lot, and like it's one of the things that's kept me back from getting this done. But I'm just kind of at the point now where I feel like it's going to make me happy and it's going to make me feel more confident in myself, and I just want to do it, so why not? So I'm generally really good with my skincare. Like, I have a really solid skincare routine. I use red light mask, I take collagen supplements, I get the KC facials, which are the ones where they run an electric current through your face to stimulate collagen production and to like lift and firm all the muscles. So I do a lot of that. Like, I do put a lot of like time and attention into maintaining my face, basically, like keeping my skin nice, just keeping everything looking how I want it. But I think there's only so far you can get with like the creams and the facials and whatnot. Like, I've tried gua sha, I've tried face yoga, like a whole bunch of different stuff. But yeah, I think it just gets to a point where for the results that I want, it needs to come down to injectables. So I'm not wearing any makeup at the moment because I just wanted to show you like what my face actually looks like naturally before I've had anything done. And then I will show you the results later, straight after, and then I'll probably pop back in a couple of weeks and show you the results then. So the areas I'm unhappy with is mainly kind of like around here. Like, I just feel like I feel like this is where the aging process is starting. Like, I feel like I'm a little bit jowly, I guess. These bits, the nasal labial folds, is that even what they're called? Like, they're getting deeper. It's mainly the side profile. I've got a bit of a double chin going on, all that stuff. So I'm getting a little bit of filler kind of all around my lower face. And then I'm also getting skin boosters, which is a product called Profhilo. And that, they call it like a liquid facelift. And that's basically where they inject the hydroloric, how do you pronounce this? The hydroloric acid directly into your face. Like, that's the stuff that you get in all the like expensive anti-wrinkle creams and things like that. So that basically should just smooth out any fine lines. I've got a few fine lines kind of forming around here, tighten things up a little bit, and like, I don't want to look too crazy different. I just want to like, I don't know, just reverse the effects of gravity, I guess. Just tighten it up, just a little refresh. So I did a ton of research before I chose my injector, and I've already gone for a consultation with her. I actually went for a consultation with a few different injectors, and I've decided to go for the one who was the most helpful. She was really, really good, because some of the injectors I went to, they just sort of are like, yeah, we'll give you some filler, like how many milliliters do you want? And I'm like, I mean, I don't know, like how should I know? Like, you're the expert, you tell me. And it just didn't really like put me at ease. Whereas with this injector, she basically listened to all the concerns that I have, and then she sort of built a package for me based on my personal problem areas. And she also talked me out of a much more expensive treatment. So I was asking her about the possibility of getting threads. And she was very much like, no, you don't need that. That's not going to give you the look that you think it will. And like, she talked me out of it. And that's such a green flag for me, because that was a more expensive treatment. So if she like didn't care and just wanted like my money, she could have given me that, even though it wouldn't give me the results that I wanted it to. Whereas she's talked me into the skin boosters, which is less expensive. So she's not making more money, but it's gonna be better for me. And that, I feel like that was just such a green flag. So that's the main reason why I decided to go with her, because she wasn't gonna just give me whatever I asked for. She was really cared about like what was actually best for me. That's why I think it's worth taking the time to go and see a few different injectors. Do not just type in injectors near me into Google and go with the first one that pops up. Like, do your research, find one that works for you and one that actually really cares about giving you the results that you want. Okay, so take one last look at my face, because it's gonna change. No, I'm kidding. But I'm about to go, so let's hop on the train, head over there, and I'll take you with me. I'm just heading over to the salon now. I'm actually getting really, really nervous, so just hope it doesn't hurt too much.
Okay, honey, so we're doing a skin booster, and we're spreading the filler on the lower part of your face, aren't we?
Yeah, so I'm mainly concerned with like, I feel like I'm starting to get like jowls and like sort of this area, just, yeah.
You're going to love it. We're going to take some, should we take before pictures now or not?
Yeah, we'll take your pictures.
Yeah. So what kind of questions did all your followers want to know?
Right, I'll go for it. Okay, so questions I've got, there's only 4. What age do you recommend for people to start getting injectables? Like, is there like an age to do it to prevent, or is it sort of once you start noticing problems?
Late 20s, obviously everyone is so different. Some people just have massive baby faces and don't feel like probably ever need any. Whereas for me, I started mine at 25 because I actually suffered with headaches, migraines. It was really bad.
Right, yeah.
Botox could be used for medical treatment rather than for just the appearance. More preventative for the lines. I'd say probably late 20s, early 30s are probably the best time to really start to then continue it.
Okay, cool. What advice do you have for someone considering getting this kind of treatment for the first time?
Do your research on practitioners. Make sure you go to someone that probably trains, does a lot of training. Someone that's been doing it for quite a while. Make sure they're using legitimate products. I mean, really, I shouldn't do the whole medic versus non-medic debate, but I think there's a lot of research at the minute. Stick with someone that is either medical trained. They potentially don't have to be, but if they've been experienced for quite a while, the problem is with training now, as it stands, it's not regulated. Anybody can pass. Anyone can pass, so really do your homework on the practitioner.
Yeah.
Do the main thing. Have a look at their following. Make sure it's real. A lot of followers on Instagram don't necessarily equate to real life following.
Yeah.
It just doesn't do it. They can be bought. Have a look at Google reviews. Videos don't lie. Pictures lie. Videos don't. Have a look at videos, TikToks, Reels. Really do homework.
Yeah, so lots and lots of research, basically. Yeah. Okay, this one. Why do some people look great with filler, but others end up with puffy faces? And how can we avoid that?
It's misplacement with filler. Some people or practitioners aren't trained well enough. They don't know the anatomy of the face. Kind of guesswork where to put it in.
Of course.
As long as they aspirate and they're not going in any main arteries, it's okay to put it there. However, it's not going to look great. The type of filler that's used as well. So if I was to use a cheaper product, not necessarily cheaper, it depends how cross-linked the filler is. It can cause the puffiness. And overfilling, it's the same again. Do your research, do your homework. Some people actually like that look. I personally don't, and I refuse treatment. With the lips, for example, you can migrate. Once you have bigger lips, a lot of females then don't like doing a reversal.
Right.
They don't want to get it dissolved. So they will keep filling, and then it goes obviously above your vermilion border, and it looks horrendous.
Yeah.
The same again with any filler anyway, you put it, it can migrate. So yeah,
it's not a one size fits all.
Yeah. So again, it kind of comes down to what you're saying before about doing your research with your practitioner.
And it comes down to that one person as well. What you may not like on Amy, it could be that I actually love it on her.
Yeah.
Everyone obviously has such different opinions. She might absolutely love having, I mean, she's very beautiful anyway. We have a few clients that actually love having migrated lips and they don't want us. I just refuse the treatment.
Right,
You like the faker look.
Yeah. So it's a personal
It's
preference.
personal preference,
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and then does it hurt?
No. Lip filler, it's not painful, but it's not painless. Facial filler's a bit stinging. Obviously, it's mixed with lidocaine. It's 1.1 syringes, and the 0.1 is the lidocaine, so it does sting. But then after a few injections, you get used to it. It numbs.
Yeah.
So you're going to use some real good numbing cream on you now. So it takes the sting away.
Yeah. I guess it's probably less painful than like a tattoo or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
find it.
I do.
Yeah.
Obviously, everyone is so different.
Yeah.
Lips, and like I find lips excruciating.
I enjoy it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny that.
So everyone pain threshold is so
Yeah.
Very different. It's a type of pain that it would be very hard to describe if you've never had it before, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But different areas, like I said, different areas of face hurt differently.
Yeah.
Anti-wrinkle doesn't hurt, it's a few seconds of stinging. Liquid rhinoplasty doesn't hurt at all.
Oh, really?
You can't really feel it.
Yeah.
Cheek and chin filler are just a bit crunchy because on the bone, but they don't hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only time I'd ever say to my clients, the only time it ever will hurt is if I'm doing something wrong. Obviously, I can't see your arteries.
Right.
Okay, so we put all our safety precautions in place. I say to you, if it comes too painful, you tap your hand, I slowly remove the needle, and we replace it in another place.
Okay.
So it's not, as long as you're honest, I mean, if it's really hurting you, we're going to stop.
Yeah.
Have a breather, pop some more numbing cream on and we'll start again.
Yeah.
But other than that, nothing should be really painful.
Okay,
and
cool.
I can feel if I'm in the right place.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, that's all my questions from my followers. So, yeah.
Wow, I'm going to get some on you and then we're going to go through the consent form.
Brilliant. Will I see the results like straight away, or is it like it needs time to settle? Oh, it's instant.
Skin booster you'll see in the morning.
Okay.
Lots of water today.
Okay.
I'm just going to draw you, don't worry, no needles just yet.
Okay.
I'm going to do your skin booster first, my darling.
I actually didn't think I would be this nervous. Like,
Bless you.
oh
That's why you're
gosh.
sat there.
Yeah. I just have to remember to breathe.
Close your eyes, mate. You happy for me just to get going?
Yeah.
Deep breath in. Well done. How was that?
It's really not that bad.
I know. Two more, my darling. And deep breath in. Well done.
Oh.
Well done. You smile for me and relax for me. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. How's it feeling?
Yeah, it feels fine.
All these nasal fold lines have already come out.
Yeah, I can see the difference already.
Nice and hydrated. You've got a lovely straight structure now. Slightly smaller on this side, okay, lovely. So don't mind too much that this side may look a little bit bigger than the other side.
Yeah.
It's very normal for a bit of swelling. You didn't like on that side. You keep the area nice and clean, especially for the next 4 hours, okay?
Okay.
Only really tiny, tiny little holes, but it will stop you getting any infection.
Okay.
In an hour's time, you need to give everything a good wipe, and then again in 4 hours' time.
Okay. Okay, so I just finished my appointment. I've just stopped for a little sweet treat because I feel like I need it after being brave and having needles stuck in my face all morning. So my face was looking pretty red when I left the salon, but just in the 5 minutes that it's taken me to walk here, get a coffee and sit down, like you can see it's already gone. Like no one would notice that I've just come out of having a bunch of needles stuck in my face. I'm so happy with the results. So the filler results you can see instantly, and then she said I'll notice the effects of the skin booster like tomorrow. But you can see these kind of lines that I was worried about around here are pretty much gone. This is all firmed up. It's still a little swollen at the moment, so I guess it'll look even better tomorrow, but you can just see my jawline is just more defined. I don't feel quite as jowly as I did, or quite like, before I was feeling like my whole face was sinking downwards, and this has just lifted it a little. And it's so subtle, which is exactly what I wanted. Like, I feel like a lot of people have this fear with filler that it's going to make you look really puffy and like, big hamster cheeks or something, but I feel like this is so subtle no one would even know that I've had anything done, which is exactly what I wanted. My injector is called Faith Marie Aesthetics. I will link all her details down below. She was amazing, absolutely incredible. Both the girls were incredible. Cannot recommend her enough if you are in the Bristol area. She's given me a bunch of aftercare tips. So for the next 24 hours, I just need to drink a ton of water. I need to wipe my face in an hour. She's given me some like antiseptic wipes, and then again in like 4 hours time, and then after that I can start wearing makeup again. Yeah, but it's not even that swollen. Like there's a little bit of swelling around here mainly, but I think that's going to go down soon, and yeah, I'm just super happy with these results. So I'll check in with you again tomorrow morning and we'll see how it's looking then. And then I'll probably check in like a week or so. We can have a look, and yeah. So I've just come outside because the lighting out here is better, but I wanted to show you, this is 24 hours after having the procedure done. The swelling has gone down a lot. I've got a little bit of bruising on my chin. To be honest though, I bruise really easily, so I'm actually surprised that there isn't more bruising. The procedure itself was really like quick and easy. It wasn't painful really. My jaw kind of like ached for the rest of the day, but it was kind of like, if you like have been staring at a computer all day and you start to get a bit of a dull headache, it was like that level of pain. So it was just more of an annoyance than anything. But yeah, I'm really happy with the results. I think my jawline is looking a lot more defined. These kind of lines have been like smoothed out a little. Those jowls that I was worrying about seem to have gone. So yeah, I'm really happy. There's still a little bit more swelling to go down, so we'll see what it looks like again in like a week. But so far, I'm really glad that I got this done. It's actually like a bit addicting because now I'm thinking about what I want next. I think next I'm gonna go for some botox. Yeah, it was a lot less scary than I was expecting. Like when I first went in and led down, I started to get like a little bit of anxiety. I could feel it in my chest, and I was sort of feeling a little bit dizzy, and I thought maybe I would faint, but that really was just me panicking. Like once she actually like started, I realized, oh, it's like not that bad. There were a few I think when she did kind of here, that kind of, it was just a bit of a sting. But yeah, generally the pain wasn't really bad. I had a paracetamol when I got home, and then that was fine. I think the whole appointment took about 20 minutes, and that was with sort of going through all the consent forms and also with me like setting up my camera for filming and stuff. So it was a very, very quick appointment, something you could like easily just get done on your lunch break. I'm feeling really happy with it, and I'm actually kind of regretting not getting it done sooner. Hello, good morning. So it has now been 4 weeks exactly to the day since I got my injectables. So as promised, I just wanted to do a little check-in. Oh, my throat is a bit like croaky. It's literally first thing in the morning. So once again, I'm not wearing any makeup just because like I didn't want to like hide the results or like
you know, change the results. I wanted you to get a look at like what my face actually looks like. So honestly, I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy that I got it done. I'm really happy with the results. Like, it came out exactly how I wanted it to, because for me, it was really important that it was subtle, and I think it is subtle. Like, I've literally had friends say to me, like, wasn't that a bit of a waste of money because I don't see any difference? But for me personally, I do see a difference. And then that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted to feel better in myself, but I didn't necessarily want to look like I had a load of work done. So I feel like I've achieved that. So I'm going in today for my next set of Profhilo, because for that treatment, you need to get 3 lots 4 weeks apart, like each time 4 weeks apart. So I'm getting my second lot today. So I think these lines, I don't know what they're called. Are these smile lines? I don't know, whatever they're called. But these ones, I feel like they are not so obvious anymore, or at least not to me. I feel like my chin is a little more symmetrical. I don't know if that makes sense. Again, I don't know if that's something that anyone would have ever noticed except for me. But I always used to, like, when I was editing my videos or like looking at photos of myself, I was like, I feel like my chin is like leaning more one way than the other, but I don't feel like that anymore. I feel like it's a lot more symmetrical. Um, Really happy with my jawline. I feel like there's more definition in my jawline. I think the double chin is a bit more disguised. Like, I mean, it's still there. It is what it is. Like, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm just happier with it. I feel like I'm happier with my side profile when I see my side profile. And I think that's really all that matters, is that, like, I'm happy and I see the results. And then, so that both of those things were like the result of the filler. And with the Profhilo, I can't say that I've seen as much of a difference, but like I said, I still need to get like another 2 rounds of that. So I'm getting one today, and then I'll get another round in 4 weeks' time. So maybe then I'll see more of a difference. It was kind of hard to tell like what results I was seeing from the filler and what was from the Profhilo. I'm super happy with my injector. She was amazing. I'm really glad that I took the time to kind of shop around and talk to a bunch of different injectors. She was so professional, and like, she really helped ease my anxiety. Like, she could see how nervous I was when I went in. I don't like needles. She just put me at ease. She like answered my 1,000,001 questions. Like, she was just great. If you're in Bristol, it's Faith Marie Aesthetics. I'll link her below, but cannot recommend her enough. She's amazing. Also, I feel like she really understood what I wanted when I was trying to tell her, like, you know, I don't want to look like I have filler. Like, I want filler, but I don't want to look like I have filler. Like, I think basically she understood the assignment and she delivered. Yeah, overall, just like, I'm really happy with the whole experience. I'm glad that I went through with it. I think, like, I kind of wish I got it done sooner, because I really was like in my head about it for a really long time. And that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. Like, this video is in no means like trying to influence you to get injectables or whatever. Like, no one needs filler, no one needs injectables. But if it is something that you think will just give you that little confidence boost and you want to do it, then go for it. Like, don't get so in your head about it the way I did. Yeah, I just wanted to make this video because, like, when I was in my head about it, like, and I had so many questions and stuff, like, I watched videos of other people's experiences, and that really helped me to make my decision, and it helped me to it just answered a lot of questions for me. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video that hopefully answers some of your questions or makes you feel a little better, like, whether you decide to go for it or not. So the only downside to the whole experience was that the bruising lasted for a good like 2.5 weeks. I'll like pop some pictures up, but basically I had a massive bruise on my chin which went like really, really dark. Like, I couldn't even cover it with makeup. It was like it looked better when I put concealer and foundation over it, but you could still kind of see, and it looked, basically it kind of looked like I had like a little stubble soul patch. It was awful. And then I had more bruising like along here and a little here. The ones that were like around here were easier to cover with makeup. It was mainly this one on my chin was like huge and ridiculous. Yeah, so I would say if you do want to get this procedure done like on the down low or whatever, that's something to think about. Like, I don't think it was anything to do with the injector. I do think it's just me, and I kind of like, I do bruise easily. So yeah, if you're like me, that's just something to consider, something to be aware of. But yeah, they went after 2.5 weeks and now it's fine. And I really was like up and down with how I was feeling about the results to start with, because like the first day, like as soon as I had it done, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing, I love it. And then kind of over the next few days, like when all the swelling and the bruising was coming out, I was like, oh my God, like, I don't know. And then I also started to think like, oh, it's not actually made any difference. And I just like really went through like ups and downs with how I was feeling about it. But once all the bruising went and the swelling went, basically it's been taken a couple of weeks, but I can definitely say that I'm 100% happy with it now. And then in terms of like how often you need to get it done, she told me that this product that she's used lasts 12 months to 18 months. So I'm just gonna like reassess how I feel about my face basically in like a year's time, and then maybe get some more, maybe not. I don't know though. I want to be very cautious about it because I can see how you can easily like get used to what your face looks like now and start picking out more flaws and more insecurities and think you need more when you don't. Like I can easily see how people could potentially like kind of become filler blind and then end up overdoing it, and I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna try and like keep that in mind. Yeah, we'll just take it how it goes, but I'm not gonna. I know some people say like you should get it topped up more frequently than that 12 to 18 months range that she gave me, but I definitely don't think I would do it any sooner than that for me personally. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. Like, I'm glad I got it done. It's given me a little confidence boost, and overall, it's been worth every penny. It's been a great experience for me. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope it's answered any questions that you have. If you do have more questions, feel free to drop a comment below and I will like do my best to answer them. As always, thank you for watching. Your support means so much. Please drop a like, a comment, or even subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!